Wait, is it on?
He's gone first.
No, he's going first.
No, he's
You
going
called it.
On our 2019 here, it's been a really quite amazing year. A couple really great things have happened that I've really enjoyed. One of the really big things was the Year 10 camp. That was over to Flinders Ranges. But I mean, the thing that really brought the whole thing together was a group of about 15 people and a teacher. And everyone just got to know each other so well. Everyone supported each other and it was a great camp.
One of the best things we did this year was probably the Zoo Snooze. We took the bus to Adelaide Zoo and we slept at the zoo and studied our favourite animal.
Personally, it was probably when our 8 Year 9 football team won our first game, and we all were really excited because it was the first win of the season, and we didn't know what song to sing, so we just sang the Edmund and Rice anthem.
We went to Milo and there was a giant swing that mainly all of us got scared of.
There was also a few more things like archery, and we had to do a scavenger hunt where we had to find questions around the campsite. We also forced the teachers onto the swing.
And pulling Mr. Stewart was really hard.
He was a bit heavy.
The Year 12 formal that happened mid-year was also a great chance for the community to come together and celebrate, to have fun and to enjoy just without having the stress of Year 12 coming in.
Too many to pick from, but I reckon probably my highlight, the open soccer team. One of the best performances I'd ever seen from all the boys. That was the first win of the season, and out of all the games to win, that was probably one of the most important ones to win.
Well, one of the highlights I definitely love is winning a honour at the Academic Assembly in Term 3. It was a feel-good moment for me, and I'm so proud of myself.
The highlight of 2019 was an English assignment that I did, where me and a group of friends had to film a reenactment of a part of Romeo and Juliet. So we did the fight scene with Tybalt and Romeo, and that was a lot of fun to do.
2019's been an amazing year for me, especially because I'm in Year 12. One of the highlights for me was going to Generations in Jazz this year.
My highlight was the Year 8 camp because it was fun. One night we had to stay in the dorm, and one night we had to go to another island and sleep there. My favourite thing about camp was we were able to be in a boat.
One of the highlights is probably being Sports Day. It was good that all the primary got to do all the activities, and it was just good to try out new things. Sports Day because Pierre went crazy. Pierre's our vice captain and he goes running off, starts yelling out loud at random moments.
My team has all my friends and we all got to race.
Yeah, it was fun because I won both the relay and the other ones, and it's always a good feeling winning.
Another good thing we did was the music night.
Good time for the school's music program to show what they've done throughout the year. It was really good to see that a lot of people showed up, including teachers.
It was full gym.
It was. Yeah, it was really great to see teachers band.
The teachers band,
Herbs
yes.
and Spices.
Herbs and Spices, yeah.
And we also did our choir.
You had the primary choir, which, by the way, extreme talent right in the primary school. Extremely talented choir.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Then to have like Year 10 class bands playing their own compositions, and then hearing the senior students and just the whole lot. It was fantastic. A great night.
Another highlight for the 2019 school year was the Year 9 social. There was the Year 7s, Year 8s and Year 9s. They all came along. There was, I think, 4 different girls' schools that came. We had a few activities that we did, and everybody had a good time.
The highlight for me was the colour run about halfway through the year. So it was like the Indian Festival Holi because we didn't get to celebrate it this year.
The money raised from the colour run was donated to the Special Olympics.
Throughout the day, each year level, they'd just do the obstacle course.
And then in the afternoon, we had like heaps of coloured powder that we threw at each other and the teachers.
The colour explosion at the end was the best part. I had it all in my hair.
The week after that, I had my Year 12 retreat, and we got to share our stories, our backgrounds and our contexts. And it was very emotional as well as being such a fun experience when we had to go climb Mount Lofty on Reflection Day as well.
Another moment that I would love to revisit is me starting the Naruto run at the cricket clinic, which it was when we basically did a bunch of fun cricket drills, and I started to Naruto run, and then they did a whole round dedicated to it.
Another highlight was when we went on the mud run. My favourite one was the challenge course. So basically we had to go through a course, and then at the end we had to crawl through like a giant pit of mud. And then you can't touch the net, otherwise you have to lie on your back for like 10 seconds.
What's been your highlights?
2019 was the retreat. All of the year 11s, so one group did activities where it was challenges for the improvement of communication. Teachers read the Gospels, we were listening to them, then after that we meditated for a while.
It's a good thing for us to bond together, especially since most of us grown up together since year 8 and been together for about that 3-4 years now, and you develop new relationships with new people, and you just want to sort of keep that growing, and you sort of don't want it to end. You don't want to leave here. Unfortunately, our journey's almost coming to an end, which is a bit of a shame, but if I could stay here a bit longer, I would, definitely.
So go from winning an honour at an academic assembly to starting the Naruto run at the cricket clinic. We're basically just comic relief. My mom's gonna probably disown me after this.